All right, let's get it done. Hey there, it's Pete with GCI Turf. Hope you're having a great day today, and let's have a little bit of fun with some grass seed. About as good as I can do it. Whoo, man, I'm telling you, it's a lot of work in that right there, but I think it's going to be worth it when you see it. It's really going to be cool. So what we've got here is 16 plots, test plots, and there are single variety mono stands. There are blended varieties, as I wanted to blend them myself. All these started off as single varieties, and I went through, did my homework, put the blends together that I wanted to be blended like I wanted it, and what you see is what you get. The top two are ryegrass. The two on the right, they're individual varieties of ryegrass. I've got another different mix of ryegrass we're going to use a little bit at the shop over the Bermuda. This rest of this row is all Kentucky bluegrass, whether it be a blend of different bluegrasses. And by the way, these are elite variety bluegrasses, meaning some of the best that you can possibly buy. That's what these 6 are. Some are mono stand, meaning single variety, and a couple of them are a mix of 3 different ones. Over here on this side, we've got the fescues. Now, I've got a really interesting mix. I think it's that one right there. Let's see, 8, 9. I think it's number 10. That's what I'm calling my Gci Midwest. That's something I put together specifically for folks out in the Midwest. Let's see, you can always look at the seed size. That's another bluegrass right here. And then over here, we've got a row of nothing but fescue. Okay, there are 3 of them are single variety. So we can look at that one variety, see what it does. And one of them is a mixture of 3 different ones. I put those beside my current fescue right here, so we can look and see the difference in between the two. What we're going to do now is go back there to the left of the building, and that's going to be the Gci Turf Type Tall Fescue. Of course, all this is what that is, but we'll have a brand new plot of it to sit it there and just kind of look at the difference and all this kind of thing. This floats my boat. Let me just be honest with you. This floats my boat. I absolutely love doing this kind of thing. Thank you guys so much for all your support and everything you're doing, because you're allowing me to do things like this. Remember, I talked about when I started this whole academy thing, you know, to grow my company to a national level, live out my dreams and all that. This is one of those dreams, is to be able to throw different seeds out here and test them and look at them and love on them and water them and mow them and see who does good and who don't and all that kind of thing. I absolutely love this stuff. And by the way, each one of these plots are 11 by 11, which is 120 some odd square feet. We'll get a close-up look of the seeds here in a minute. I want you to get a good visual on how close the grass seeds should be together when you're sowing them on bare dirt. We got rye, bluegrass, and fescue, so I can show you all 3 of them in a second. Alright, here's your trick to opening a bag of grass seed. Alright, you want your, I don't know if this is for every bag, but for ours this is the way it works. Typically, put the logo facing to you. On one end there's going to be a long clump of strings, the other end not so long. You're going to take your knife, come in here, and make sure you have a sharp knife, and cut that little end off. On one side of the bag has a single row of strings, the other side is the looped side. Grab the single row, pull it out nice and easy, grab the other side, and look. See how that just pulls right off. You take your string, put it in your pocket, and then you can keep that bag. You can put deer corn. I have lots of folks put deer corn in it. You can use it for, you can put your kids in it, you know, do whatever you want to do with it, but throw it away. I don't care. But it's just an easy way of opening the bag instead of knifing it open. Alright, so hopefully this gives you a good visual. See about how close that seed is? That's fescue. And when we come over here, that's ryegrass. And little teeny tiny Kentucky bluegrass. Now again, each plot is about an 11 by 11. So roughly 120, I don't know, what is that, 121? I can't remember. Something like that, square feet. And the bluegrass is sowed at 4 pounds per thousand, and the rye and the fescues are sowed at 8 pounds per thousand. Figured I'd give you that just for reference. And yeah, it's not super duper technical. I'm not a rocket scientist, but I put my cardboard up right here to keep from mixing the borders too much. Obviously, you're going to get a little bit of mixing on the edges. Completely fine with that. We'll just kind of focus on the center of the section, and obviously between the fescue and bluegrass you'll be able to tell the difference. When you get over there between the two fescues where they're butted up together, you may, I don't know, we'll have to see. I doubt you're going to be able to look at it and physically tell the difference, but we'll see how that works. Now one thing I did do, that strip over there that's mine on the other side of the what do y'all want to call this? I don't know. Comment and tell me what you want to call this. The garden plot or something? I don't know. You tell me. But the strip over there beside it, I did go ahead and aerate and seed so I can adjust my sprinklers just a little bit where they'll fan over there and catch that too and get that to come on in. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, let it rain, baby, let it rain. Now I've got the middle head cut off. It was a little bit overkill. All 4 of the heads on the corners are throwing well past the head in the middle, so I got really good coverage right here. They're almost throwing from one head to the other. It's 44 feet exactly from one head. It's a 44-foot square is what it ended up being. That's how I got the 11 by 11 plots. But I like about 3 foot from this head throwing all the way to that head. So if I'd have put them a little bit closer, they would overlap fine. But just the way the layout is, this is what happened. You see, I've got really good coverage. Man, I'm telling you, I'm really liking the pattern on this rainbird. It's a very sweet pattern. I like that. Still can't say if I like this better than the Hunter I-20s, but I can say I do like this one. I actually do like it every bit as good. I'm just not sure that I like it better yet. I'll have to look at them for a while before I make my mind up. So there you go. And what's gonna become of this? Well, I have no clue yet. I don't know. I've got a good idea of what I want to do with this. This might end up being an addition to the seed lineup we got. I'm not sure yet. We'll look at this throughout the entire season, during the fall, during the winter, next spring, next summer. and then we'll figure out what we're going to do. So hey, I'm going to try to get 2 more videos filmed right quick. One seeding this over here, and I may even try to go on an aerating seed to test plot today. So again, I appreciate you watching. Check you later.